Hey everyone, it's Shan from Raining Pops. Welcome to another wonderful unedited video. Sorry about that, got a little tongue-tied. I want to make sure I say it right. Welcome to another wonderful unedited video. I'm Shan, this is Raining Pops. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I got inspired by a fellow YouTuber, a friend. Pop Nation, thank you very much for this inspiration. So VHSs, if those recall, are big clunky things. So I remembered I have a box of VHSs that I had in my possession since I think we boxed our VHSs up maybe 2013, 2014. So, or maybe even 2006, 2009, possibly 2009 or 2010. Anyway, I don't really remember, but I found them and there's still a lot of them, but I couldn't get to those boxes. But what I did find, I want to share with you, kind of reminisce. So let us begin. Plus, they're very dusty and dirty, so let's clean them. So the first thing I want to show you that I have found is a VHS. This is a VHS for those who don't know. VHS tape. And, ooh, good, we did rewind it. So this is Jurassic Park 3 VHS, and it is dusty and dirty, so I'm just gonna wipe it down a little bit. So this is it. Next, I want to do my box ones first. They're, I think, got all scratched up. This is Peter Pan, Disney Peter Pan VHS, and I think they've been in the box and the heat for a long time. I just want to wipe it down and see if the tape, because where I am, it's pretty hot. So there it is, my Peter Pan. And it's a little thing that says classic. So let me see if I can find the copyright Walt Disney Company, and I don't see a year. But anyway, this is the Peter Pan. Again, it's very old. A lot of these are old. And I think as a kid they've been on a shelf and then they went straight to the box. So I just want to show you what I have, what I found so far. There's another box that I can't get to that might have more. Next, the Swan Princess, which is a classic for me, one of my favorites, and I think they turned it into like maybe 3 or 2 other Swan Princess shows. I don't think she's Disney, actually. Turner Home Entertainment. She is not Disney, but it is still, see, very old, but wiping them. These are still, yep, there it is. Swan Princess, and it says Nest and Turner Home Entertainment. Anyway, very, again, old but classic. I remember watching this over and over and over. Next, this is a little bit newer, but one of my favorites that I really liked, that I watched a lot, is Aladdin, King of Thieves. My favorite. I watched this a lot. And again, the same thing, very dusty and dirty. But we had a seal, a nice seal. When you buy, I think, the Disney movies, they had a nice seal. So once you break the seal, you know it's been broken. And oh, I still need to rewind a little bit of it. I watched it so many times, I didn't rewind it. If you know the Blockbuster saying, be kind, rewind. But yeah, this good memories. I watched it a lot, and I'm the one who always forgets to rewind. So it's my bad that I didn't rewind my own thing. All right, next, D3 Mighty Ducks. So I think my brother was the biggest fan, but I liked the Mighty Ducks movies and series. And again, damaged box and ooh. Okay, so D3 The Mighty Ducks is not in here. This is actually a VHS tape that is blank that you use to record like TV programs and things. And I guess maybe it's my fault. I was the sneaky kid who replaced the D3 Mighty Ducks with the other. Oh, my light went out. It's okay. With another video. And what's recorded here is the Second Christmas, Dinotopia, and Prince and the Pauper. So that is what is recorded on this cassette tape. Not cassette tape, VHS tape. So I don't know where the D3 is. It's probably in the other box. Because when I was younger, I was bad putting putting VHSs and also cassettes, but putting them in different boxes where they don't need to go or not supposed to go. I was very bad at that. I have another blank tape that has been recorded on. See, it's just very, very dusty, and we reuse them. You put some Scotch tape here and you can actually record over another tape. That was the trick, and I think that most of the tape is gone, just that little bit. But this one, it says, this is a very old one. It's my parents' writing. Something, maybe War of Worlds or something like that, and a flying house. Okay, I do not know, but I will wipe it down nonetheless. Normally they come with little paper cardboard covers, not paper covers. Anyway, moving on. This is my favorite Oliver and Company. So much I put my name on it. That was to make sure everyone knew in my family, this is mine. So here is Oliver and Company. You know, there was a sticker, but no more sticker. And again, it is a bit dirty. Maybe one of these days I will get to the other box and see what I have in there and fix things up. I have no idea what to do with these things because, you know, don't really use VHSs anymore. Nor do I use too many of my DVDs. I have also a lot of DVDs. But because of like Netflix, Hulu, and stuff like that, I'm pretty content. I have a double VHS movie of Pearl Harbor. So I think this was my dad's actually. So it's a bit dusty. So I will wipe off the dust. So these have been, other than being on the shelf, we had like 2 bookshelves and they were like filled with VHS tapes. And other than collecting dust and then being in the box for maybe 10 plus years, 15 plus years or something. Anyway, moving on. This is a 1991 American Video. It says Porky Pig, so I don't know if it's before Warner Brothers took over or something, but it says copyright 1991 American Video. Porky Pig for Best Picture, adjust your VCR tracking control. So, and You know, Bugs Bunny, Porky Pig, different things were very popular kids things, so that's one of the things I have. This one, it's again with these things being so dirty and dusty and okay, it doesn't have a sleeve, but it's Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas. And they also have some information here that it says 96 Beauty and the Beast, Xmas, and then a bunch of numbers and a barcode. And I don't know what that is. But anyway, this, again, my fault, my bad, that I do not have a proper sleeve cover. Again, I guess I was a lazy child. Just pop it in the VHS player, let it play, pop it out, throw it, or not throw it, but move it for the next one. Anyway, but that is that one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to show you. So this one is an old one. And it says, Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. And I watched this a lot. And we also have, I remember, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. But it's so funny. And this reminds me also of Back to the Future, the helmet that Doc had. And anyway. And I don't know if the tape is the same tape that's supposed to be in here, because I do see a Disney sticker, and this is not Disney, or it is Disney. Oh, it is Disney, Walt Disney Entertainment. So let me see. Yep. Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. Anyway, classic, very classic. Next, The Crocodile Hunter. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. So I was a kid, I loved, and still do, love animals, and I watched a lot of Animal Planet. I watched a lot of Discovery, and one of the big things that I watched was Steve Irwin, and this is him. His first movie. And I remember I got his action figure, and oh, I just had fun playing. I've always enjoyed playing. And okay, so this next one does not have a sleeve, and this is one of the reasons why I'm afraid of storms and why I'm afraid about everything. The reason I don't like Halloween, people ask me, and I know it's not Halloween, but I'm probably going to mention it again during Halloween, is because my siblings were very good at scaring me. And I hated storms. And this movie is The Night of the Twisters. Night of the Twisters. And I think every single cloud that I see will turn into a tornado. And deathly afraid of, dying in a tornado as a kid. And it's just, yeah, my brother loved storms, and we visit Oklahoma. We visit the National Weather Center. My brother got a shirt and hat, and I was just terrified. And also, back to the Halloween thing, they like to watch like vampire movies, not like the romantic vampire were, not like Twilight, but before Twilight. And it scared me. And my sister's very, very thin and skinny and pale, and she scared me, and I believe that she was a vampire at one point. And not just that, clowns scared me so bad. I still am uncomfortable with clowns, and I am still uncomfortable with people in suits that wearing costume. It just does something to me. I don't know, I'm not comfortable with, but it's getting dirty, so I'm getting a new one. But I digress. Moving on. This one is funny. It's Mr. Nanny, Hulk Hogan. I believe it's Hulk Hogan. Pretty sure it is. It's an old movie. It is funny, Mr. Nanny, and again, one of my favorites. And yeah, he doesn't have a sleeve, but that's what I found. Next, a classic, The Muppet Christmas Carol, VHS. And it is something I watch every year at Christmas time. I watch multiple times during the month of December, and probably, if I feel like it, even other times during the year. I love Christmas. I love remembering special things, and I watch probably the same thing, cartoon and or movie, 1,000 times over and over just to get the emotions, and then I'm good for a year. But this is it, the VHS, and let's see to make sure that it's still in here, which it is, and it is not rewind all the way, which is my bad, most likely. My parents are pretty good with rewinding and stuff. Next, there are 3 more left, so don't worry, please stay with me, and please bear with me in patience. Dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Not dinosaurs, but dinosaurs in general. Because also when I was little, I wanted to be an archaeologist. Something about digging in dirt and digging and finding treasure are something I enjoyed. And also when I was little, I wanted to go to China. And I heard the saying, well, if you dig down far enough, you'll get to China. So I love China. I do. I love the history. I think when I was a kid, I loved the food, Chinese food, more than I realized what China really was. And I remember digging a hole, and I got in trouble digging a hole. And then, anyway, and then I find out, I can dig holes and look for dinosaurs and stuff. So this is it. And it's a pretty cool box. And this, I think, is newer, actually. I'm looking for some type of date. I think this is the time where they're introducing DVDs. The only number I can see clearly is 82 minutes. Anyway, but there it is. Another thing I was interested in, archaeology, paleontology. I wanted to build a pyramid, and I remember watching the very old classic 10 Commandments where they're throwing straw and mud and trying to mix it, and I'm like, that's how you make a pyramid? So I dug a hole, I filled it up with water, and I threw grass in there, and I stomped, and I got dirty and I got in trouble. Anyway, I was one of those kids. I kept to myself pretty good. I'm introvert, if you don't know that already, or if you're surprised by it. I'm an introverted person, and I'm shy, and people I thought were my friends weren't my friends, and not knowing how to make friends well, and it's hard to trust people. I've learned the hard way. And the people that you think you can trust, you can't trust. Anyway, you learn a lot when you get older. Okay, this is Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And yes, it's a Christmas one. I watched it a lot. But because of my track record, let's see. And yes, here is the video, the VHS. Oh, okay. My bad. We are fine. And they're in the box, so they're still kind of clean. Well, a little smudge there, or maybe because it just fell. Nope, it's fine. It's all good. So the boxes kind of change. They're more hard case than the other ones that are more kind of a plastic, softer plastic. This is more of a, you pinch it and it closes type plastic. Well, these are more of a, thinner plastic. All right, last one, but still a good one that I found. Secret Garden. And Secret Garden, Indian in the', and there's another one. The Little Princess, I think. They're all kind of grouped together. I watch those all the time, and I gotta get a new one. Sorry to showing you. These are dusty. And I watch those all the time, and it's cute, and I think this is actually my sister's movie. But anyway, I have been given all the movies because I have all the boxes. So there it is. The Secret Garden. Classic. Classic, classic, classic. Such a classic. And again, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all of these, or if I go to the other box and find out what's in there. I have no idea, because I don't have a VHS player. Don't have it. Nope. Anyway, I hope you don't mind this video. I know it's a bit long. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please hit like. If you like to subscribe, please subscribe. And I am planning, I don't know when, to do a live channel. And maybe if I get enough subscribers, and if I get enough likes and people and subscribers, I will maybe ask someone that I think that's pretty cool to join me on my very first live show. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. We'll see what happens. My thought process is long. I think a lot. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you next time. Until then, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Again, this is unedited and tongue-tied. So, have a wonderful week. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.